Dave Campbell's Texas Football Instant Reactions presented by Chicken Express here. I'm Ishmael Johnson, Greg Tepper. We just watched the 1A Division I state champion Westbrook Wildcats go back-to-back 69-20 over Abbott. Almost got that. I was trying to figure out who played for a second there. Tepper, this one felt like a game that was decided just before the half and then right out of halftime.
Yeah, what do you call it, middle eight?
Yeah, middle eight plays.
Right, going into halftime and coming out of halftime, Westbrook took command of what was a pretty close game.
Sure.
They didn't have been tucked. Now, they took an early lead in this one and came out firing, but in the end, though, that middle portion of it, where they were able to score going into halftime and then score and get a couple stops coming out of halftime was so critical. But let's not mince words here.
Yeah.
This whole game came down to the Westbrook defense.
100%.
Which was spectacular tonight. Absolutely unbelievable. They held Mason Hell, who had 311 yards in the semifinal win, to -1 yard rushing. That is insane.
Stunning.
Grayson Jeffrey was all over the place on defense. This was a masterpiece defensively from Westbrook, and that is the big reason why they're going home with back-to-back state championships.
They hold Abbott to, they shut him out in the first quarter. They shut him out, I believe, in the fourth quarter as well. They gave up 8 points out of the half in the third quarter, but that was it. I mean, Westbrook's defense was sensational. You mentioned Grayson Jeffrey. Him and Cedric were on offense, absolutely stellar. I believe they had about 123 on the ground in the third quarter. Like, insane adjustments. Whatever adjustments they had to make going into halftime, they came out and made them spectacularly. Preseason number one. They finished as number one, man. This was impressive.
Cedric was the best player on the field tonight.
Easily.
A monster out there, running the ball as well as on the defensive side. He was very, very good. I give some credit to Abbott. It was tough sledding out there.
Sure.
Defense held them in it for a long time.
Sure.
In the end, the dam burst for them.
Yeah, I was about to say, just before halftime, they were in it until that, like you said, that play, that busted play, something happens, Westbrook scores. It was like, that was kind of like, that felt like, I don't want to say the game got away from him at that point, but if you saw the game state, right, it kind of definitely changed at that point.
Well, and I'll tell you, you give a ton of credit to Homer Matlock,
oh, yeah,
Westbrook coaching staff for the adjustments they made, the game plan they had against this Abbott team that had really been crushing and finding ways through what had been a very good Abbott defense. I talked to Coach Matlock before the game. He said he was thrilled that I picked against them because I picked against them
last year.
Coach, I got bad news for you. Probably not going to happen going forward. I think I've learned my lesson, but a virtuoso performance from Westbrook, certainly deserving state champions back-to-back.
So if you don't go 3P, and you know why, because he's probably picking you, so in 2022, or 2023, I should say. So with that being said, the 1A, 6-man's all done. We're going 11-man here on out till Saturday. Stay tuned. TexasFootball.com, DCTF on Twitter, social media, all that stuff. We'll keep it locked here.